if you look at the rookie classes of within any sport, really, you can find a 5-year period, I'm sure, where there's almost nobody who is, selling for like even close to what they were selling for when they came out. And so I wanted to get your thoughts on, like, when you think about your approach and the Pareto principle, how do you then incorporate prospecting into your theory?
Yeah, it's really put a damper on prospecting. I'm more, the way I collect is I wait at the finish line for the winners. I don't try to predict who the winners are going to be. I think everybody, for fun, and like I'll use baseball as an example, should open, say, a box of 2013 Bowman or 15 Bowman, and look at the cards that come out of that box and look at their top 100 prospects. Look at the, first Bowman autos that come out of there, and you will just be tossing every card to the side and finding nobody that's worth anything in the entire box and laughing at the prospects that are in these boxes. Like my son and I opened a case of 2015 Bowman looking for Devers cards. First of all, like, I'll repeat that again. There's just one chase card in the whole box now because enough time has gone by. I'm sure breakers in 2015, if they were opening 2015 Bowman, would have thought there's tons of hits in it. But when you open a box of 2015 Bowman now, you're chasing one guy because the reality is sunk in. So it kind of makes me giggle a little bit when I'm watching breakers now and they think that they're pulling all these hits. And it's like, well, open that same box in 5 years. I think I was on the crossover last night listening to them, and somebody was opening some 2006 Exquisite. And I just thought to myself how brutal of an experience that would be to open those boxes, because the reality of the Pareto is sunk in, and we now know the truth of everybody in that set. And there's nobody worth anything, really. I mean, there's like very, very few. Maybe the LeBron, like there's very few cards in there. So you can't even lie to yourself when you're opening it with the delusional hype around this guy could be the next great, because you already know they're not. So you're just like seeing these rookies and you're like, oh boy. So it's put a damper on that. I mean, I would speculate on prospects if I were just knowing that I'm playing that game. Like this summer, baseball's down and there's some prospects out there and you could buy it and sell it in March, say next year. Fine. That's a different game. But if I just want to collect the cards, I'm not buying a Jackson Churio thinking that will have value in 5 years. I'm actually the opposite. I'm almost 99.9% sure that Churio card will be worth next to nothing in 5 years. So that makes it difficult.
Because it's going to be tough for him to become the next Mike Trout, for example, just to take a still modern player.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. Yeah.